Green Bay Packers fans, this is Brody, and we need to talk about a preseason performance that could have big implications for the upcoming season. The Packers wrapped up what's likely their final meaningful preseason action with a decisive 33-13 win over the Denver Broncos. But with next week's game against the Arizona Cardinals set to feature backups and third-stringers, this matchup has become even more critical for evaluating our roster as we gear up for Week 1. Before we dive deeper, let me know where you're watching from and what you think about this game. Your insights are invaluable. And as we build this community toward 10,000 subscribers, please do us a favor and hit that subscribe button to help us reach that milestone. So, what did we learn from this Broncos game? For starters, the Packers have shifted their strategies, running much more outside zone concepts this preseason, and the results are encouraging. Though star running back Josh Jacobs sat out as he recovers from an injury, Marshawn Lloyd and Pierre Strong Jr. stepped up. Lloyd found the end zone on an 11-yard Texas route reception, but struggled on the ground, gaining only 17 yards on 6 carries. On the other hand, Strong was impressive, averaging 4.6 yards per carry on 8 attempts for 37 yards. This performance gives us hope that our running back room, previously viewed as a weakness, might be more potent than we anticipated heading into the season. And let's not forget about the kicker situation. Rookie 6th-round pick Smack had another standout performance, converting 3 field goals and 2 extra points in the first half, including a booming 59-yarder. Whether you were on board with the Packers using draft capital on a kicker or not, Smack's performance is a welcome sight for a franchise that has struggled with kicking issues for years. He's providing legitimate hope that those days might be behind us. On the defensive side, we saw some noteworthy developments. Haddon, who's fully healthy after a gruesome injury last season, made his presence felt with tackles for loss and looks poised to be a significant piece going forward. He's establishing himself as the top slot option behind Javon Bullard, who's still nursing a foot injury. Just a few weeks ago, Haddon wasn't even a lock for the 53-man roster, but now he's trending in the right direction. However, not everything was rosy. Rookie 5th-round pick Burton had a tough night starting at left guard, and with Aaron Banks expected to return by Week 1, his path to a starting role is dimming. Instead, Jacob Monk has been earning praise for his versatility, playing both right guard and center with the second team. When Banks returns, Monk will likely be ahead of Burton in the depth chart, which is a concerning development for the rookie. Brenton Cox was also more effective as a pass rusher than Sorrell, a former 4th-round pick who struggled to generate pressure against the Broncos. With Micah Parsons unavailable, Sorrell's expected starting role opposite Lucas Van Ness raises significant concerns for our pass rush. If we can't generate consistent pressure without sending disguised blitzes, we could be in for a tough time against better offensive lines. Lastly, third-year linebacker Cooper had his share of ups and downs, giving up a significant touchdown to Broncos running back R.J. Harvey. While Cooper displayed his versatility as a blitzer and run defender, this coverage breakdown is troubling, especially since coverage is supposed to be one of his strengths. As we turn our attention to joint practices with Arizona and the upcoming preseason finale, the performances from this Broncos game will weigh heavily in final roster decisions and our depth chart for Week 1. It's clear that while there are areas of growth and promise, there are also significant risks that need to be addressed. What does this all reveal about the Packers' direction as we move closer to the regular season? Are we optimistic about our ground game and kicking situation? Or are there deeper concerns that could hinder our success? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe to help us reach that 10,000 subscriber goal.